Yes, I'm in my pajamas. Yes, I've got my tea. So let's get started. Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. This is Zero. It's been a while, hasn't it? It's been a while since we last saw each other. Happy 2024, obviously. New year, new goals, and this year my book goal is 60 books. I don't want to say it is ambitious because last year I think I read like 55 books, so I think I can do it. I'm still a bit nervous. Anyway, so in today's video, what do I have for you? I am going to talk about a book that I've recently finished. Well, actually, I've just finished it. And I'm going to review it. It's, of course, The Handmaid's Tale by Margaret Atwood. Okie dokie. I think we ought to start with a little bit of a background, I think. Right, so the plots of the book essentially is set in a dystopia or a futuristic state where women are considered to be just a means of reproduction, I guess, and it follows the life events of one handmaid, which is essentially a different rank of women in the society, called Offred, which means off Fred, belongs to Fred. Fred is the commander, it's really hard to explain the plot without knowing the dystopia thing. So essentially it's a book about how women are kind of objectified and only seen as a means of reproduction and nothing else. Yeah, I think that sums it up quite well. So, at first when I started reading it, it was very, very hard to concentrate on the book. Atwood's writing style is so unique and so different from, I think, everything that I've read so far. Probably everything that I've read so far, that it was really hard to emerge into the new world because I had to think about reading, had to think about what I was reading, so it wasn't really easy at first. It does get easier, I must say. 1/3 of the book in, I was fine reading it. And also, there is no explanation of the societal rules or the structure of the society in this dystopia, which actually it gets easier as it goes. It does explain a little bit in as it goes, as the story goes, but in the first few chapters you are completely lost. As it goes on, the book becomes easier and easier to read. It did get really interesting halfway through. That's where the big moment happens, and not obviously say what it is, but it does get much easier to read, and as it goes you get used to the writing style more, and you get to enjoy reading it. And I think what really drew my attention was that it kind of blurs the lines between good and bad. So in the beginning, it's like really obvious who's bad and who's good, but as it goes on, they get all mixed up, and it's like really difficult to just say that this is bad and this is good, and it's not just black and white, and then it starts becoming grey, which is great, I think. And by the end of it, you're like asking philosophical questions and like contemplating your own life. I guess the ending of it was not what I expected. I'm not gonna say anything about the ending because obviously you want to read it. But it was none of what I was expecting. And I think I considered it to be a good ending because I want to read the next one. And yes, there is a sequel. I think it's called, I don't know what it's called. I don't remember. But I think there is a sequel. And it does make me want to read it because it leaves you not on a cliffhanger exactly, but there isn't a firm resolution. And I'm not saying that to make you not read the book, because if you think about it, there is a resolution, just not what you're expecting. Yeah, just not what you're expecting at all. A little bit on the writing style, as I said before, it is really unique. Really unique, different. It does take time to get used to it, get used to the writing, and I think once you do understand the writing, it becomes way more fun and way more exciting, the book. And by the end of it, it's like you can't put it down, because the story develops in a very nice pace, I think, and it's great. I think it's a really good book. Yeah. Yeah, overall, I would say this is a book I would 100% recommend you read. It's like one of those books that you must read once in your life, just for the experience of it, really. And I think you get to actually, I think it's a really philosophical book, and I think it's really nice. And it gives you this different point of view that you want to know about, or like, yeah, it gives you a spark of what life could be in a different world or in a different place. And despite the fact that many people say it is depressing, which it is very depressing sometimes, but there is hope in it, and what gives you hope, I think it's so great, so great. And the moments where you can see like the characters being hopeful and thinking about their future, you just get to like really be happy for them, because they themselves are in a very bad place, and them being hopeful is like, it gives you hope that you want to be in a better place than you are now. It does make you, though, really respect today's society. Well, not quite, but like, it, for me, it did make me think that the world I'm living in right now is actually way better than what the book is, and I'm thankful that I'm living in this universe and not in that universe. But I guess, I guess some people would say, oh, things like that still happen. Yeah, obviously, but I think we're in a better place than Handmaids are. So, yeah. This is all I have on The Handmaid's Tale. I think it's a wonderful book. Go get it. go read it and let me know in the comments what you think. Don't forget to like this video, comment on this video, and subscribe to my channel if you want more content. I usually post on Sundays, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks you very much for watching. Have a great day.